The next one, traduzcan la oración, or traduzcan las oraciones. Nothing too difficult here. You'll note the ZC together. That's a not uncommon ending. Here would be translate the sentence or translate the sentences. This illustrates one of the feminine gender rules, which is if the word ends in CION, it's always feminine. I think it's always feminine. So la oración, it would be feminine even though it ends in an N. Those familiar with Latin know about the famous third declension nouns that end in O. Well, that's what these are. These are third declension nouns that end in O. This also points out one feature of the accent system, where if you note in the singular, la oración, it's got an accent. In the plural, las oraciones, it does not have an accent. And that's because in the singular, in order to get the accent on the last syllable, you have to put the accent mark over it. Whereas when it has that ES at the end, then you don't have to put the accent mark. It's automatically on the second to the last syllable, which is oraciones. So the accent marks will come and go depending on the form of the word. Even the same word in a different form can either have an accent or not have an accent. The accent is purely based on where the sound is, and that's really follows the rule in Spanish, which is it's written exactly like it sounds, and which is a nice thing for us people who are learning it. So faster would be traduzcan la oración, or traduzcan las oraciones. So it just runs together. Next one, conteste la pregunta. Answer the question. Nothing too difficult there. Again, contesten la pregunta would be the plural, asking multiple people to answer the question. Escriba la respuesta. Write the answer, or here it has escriba las respuestas en el cuaderno, in the notebook. So, nothing too difficult. Next one, estudien el vocabulario. Estudien el vocabulario. The next one, lean en voz alta. Read aloud. Literally, if you look at it closely, you can say it's saying read in aloud in a high voice. En voz alta is an idiom meaning aloud or out loud. Doesn't necessarily mean yelling it. The next one is ¿Cómo se dice en español? How do you say such and such in Spanish? So you'll find this is a practice I recommend. If you go to the store or something and you have Spanish-speaking clerks like we have around here, ask them how you say things in Spanish. Ask them the names of things. It's a great way to remember words. You can sort of peg the word with the situation and the person that you asked. So it's really a good way to try to remember things. I just learned the word redondeo the other day, which means like a rounding up action, like round it up to $5. I just learned that the other day in the grocery store. Similarly is the next one. ¿Qué significa la palabra whatever? What does this word mean? Very common also. The next one, tengo una pregunta. I have a question. Next one, no comprendo. That's fairly well known, I think. And finally, repita por favor. Repeat, please. You'll be saying that quite a bit once you start actually speaking Spanish to people. All right, that's about it for this page. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you around the group. Bye.